Hi viewers, welcome to our channel on homeschooling. Homeschooling is gradually becoming popular in Ghana and Africa and is an option available to all parents. In this video, we will look at the categories of parents for whom homeschooling might be an ideal option. Parents with flexible schedules. These parents can adjust their daily routines to include educational activities and lessons. They might work from home, have part-time jobs, or have non-traditional work hours. For example, a freelance writer or a remote worker who can manage their own hours and be present for their child's education throughout the day. Parents seeking personalized education. These parents believe that their child will benefit from a customized curriculum tailored to their strengths, weaknesses, interests, and learning pace. They can modify teaching methods to suit their child's learning style, whether it be visual, auditory, or a combination. For example, a parent with a child who is strong in math but finds reading difficult can devote extra time to enhance reading skills while still providing challenging math activities. Parents with specific educational philosophies. These parents prefer educational approaches that differ from traditional schooling. They may want to follow Montessori, Waldorf, unschooling, classical education, or other educational philosophies that emphasize different teaching methods and values. For example, a parent who values a child-led learning approach and prefers to let their child explore subjects at their own pace and based on their interests might choose unschooling. Parents of children with special needs. These parents might find that traditional schools do not adequately support their child's unique needs, such as learning disabilities, ADHD, autism spectrum disorders, or physical disabilities. Homeschooling allows for a tailored educational plan that accommodates these needs. For instance, a parent of a child with autism might use homeschooling to create a consistent and predictable environment that reduces anxiety and includes therapies throughout the day. Parents who travel frequently. Families who move often due to work, such as the military families, diplomats, pastors, doctors, or traveling performers, benefit from stability and continuity that homeschooling provides. It ensures that the child's education is not disrupted by frequent relocations. For example, a family that travels internationally for work can maintain a consistent curriculum, allowing the child to continue their education seamlessly from one country to another. Parents concerned with school environment. These parents may have concerns about the social environment in traditional schools, such as bullying, peer pressure, or safety. They might also be dissatisfied with academic quality or teaching methods in local schools. For example, a parent who feels that their child is not being challenged academically or who is worried about negative social influences at school might opt for homeschooling to provide a safer and more focused learning environment. Parents with religious or cultural reasons. These parents may want to incorporate their religious beliefs or cultural values into their child's education, which may not be possible in public or private schools. Homeschooling allows them to teach subjects from their specific religious or cultural perspective. For example, a family that wants to include daily religious studies or cultural history lessons as part of the curriculum might find homeschooling the best way to integrate these elements. Parents in remote or rural areas. Families living in isolated or rural areas may have limited access to quality schools. Homeschooling can provide a more comprehensive and higher quality education than what might be available locally. For example, a family living in a remote area where the nearest school is far away or has limited resources can use homeschooling to ensure their child receives a well-rounded education. Parents who cannot afford the rising cost of education in their locality. Parents faced with inability to afford the rising cost of education in their locality may opt to homeschool their child. These parents may take the decision to temporarily homeschool their child until the time they are able to afford the cost of education. For instance, a family which is in a situation where the annual cost of education far exceeds the annual family income may make the choice of homeschooling their child until there is an improvement in the family's financial circumstances, or they find a school that the family can afford in their locality. Each of these categories of parents highlight different motivations and benefits for choosing homeschooling, reflecting the diverse needs and values of families considering homeschooling educational path. Thanks for watching our video. We'll be back with more interesting videos.